Listen, as my subscribers grow, it's my responsibility to give you guys things as they are, raw, unapologetic, unbiased, without beating around the bush, twisting, or fabricating, with full transparency. And that's what I've been doing since the beginning, since I started this channel. My main intention was to document what I learned in the crypto space, NFTs, metaverse, finance, break them down in simple terms, in process, create a community, like-minded people, and make a lot of money as well as give back. So, ladies and gents, this is your host Rebel, and if you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and also follow me on Twitter for time-sensitive crypto news, lame crypto jokes, and sometimes cute cat pics. All right. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about NFTs, mainly focusing on Cronos network. All right. So before I begin, I want to clear a few things. I'm often criticized for my contradicting views on NFTs because I have this love and hate relationship with NFTs, and often seen calling out on NFT projects because I've said several times that 99% of the projects, NFT projects out there, they're going to go to zero, they're going to fail because they are set up to fail. If you don't have intention, what I mean by that is like NFTs, well, are seen as a quick cash grab for a lot of reasons. Okay, NFTs trending everywhere. That's how it is. Although I know there are some legit NFTs, but a lot of them out there, it's just out there to get you. Simple as that. It's just out there to get those unsuspecting victims. You get the point? And I hate to see a lot of innocent people getting burned, getting involved with NFT space, especially on Ethereum, when people are spending thousands of dollars getting involved in like garbage NFT projects. On top, you're paying crazy amount of Ethereum gas fee. It's pathetic, you know. So I will do my best to keep things real, all right. And whatever I'm going to discuss right now in this episode is totally my point of view. It's my experience purely. Okay, I'm not an NFT expert, so see it from a different perspective. All right, I probably know quite a bunch of stuff in the NFT space, which a lot of people either they know or they don't want to talk about. That's their problem. All right. Quick thing before I get into the topic. Yesterday, I came across this video. NFTs explain the big problem. It has 2.7 million views. It was launched earlier this month by a famous YouTuber, Mr. Who's the Boss, with 9.86 million subscribers. All right. In this video, he made a lot of points which actually is legit, and I agree. And then there are a lot of other points which I contradict, and I can actually, I do plan on creating my version of this. I actually want to create my version reacting to this video and clarify, to provide my opinion on some of the points he made. Okay, but hands down, he made some really legit points. And on top of that, I was not surprised, but it's very interesting to see different points of views on NFTs. Over 13,000 comments. Most of them are all anti-NFTs. Okay? Being in NFT and crypto space, when you're fed with all the good stuff, pumps and dumps and 100x's every single day, it's really refreshing to see something new, something opposing views. And that's what I enjoy doing. Right? So when you look at these comments, there are 10,000, 13,000 comments all against NFTs. I seriously support you for standing against NFTs. Thank you, good sir. The NFT craze definitely feels like a bubble that is about to pop. So there are like ton of comments, and most of them are against NFTs. And I understand the concern. I don't know where they're coming from. Maybe they were burned in NFTs. Maybe they got involved with the wrong project. Maybe they don't understand. Maybe they were rug pulled. So I don't understand. I don't know where they're coming from, right? So I'm gonna give you my point of view. NFTs have good and bad. I totally understand that, and I'm always very transparent when I talk about NFTs, because I myself am involved with a couple of NFTs, and my expectations are very straightforward. If I'm holding an NFT, I know why I'm holding it, and which is the reason I'm gonna basically create multiple videos down the road discussing. First of all, I'm gonna explain this. All right, this is very important. I believe so because NFTs trending. And you'll see NFTs almost every single day in news. People are gonna talk about it, and it sucks to see a bunch of people following for the trend because, yeah, NFTs are cool. Everyone has a cool NFT profile picture. I want to be cool. I want to feel belonging to a community. And this is exactly how people get burned or people get taken advantage of. You get the point? This is how the Moon Boys will come after those and make you get into all of the NFT projects. Hey guys, you want to be cool like us? You want to feel belonging in a community? There's 10,000 NFTs out there. Only 10,000 of us can own each. Get in. So I'm here to give you good and bad. Simple as that. Okay? How I see it. I don't give a shit about the world, how they see it. I don't give a shit about the influencers, how they call it out or not. This is purely my view on NFTs on Cronos Network. And in general, what I'm going to show you right now, this applies to, or probably will apply to, most of the other NFTs in other ecosystem. Because the principle, the fundamentals don't change. It's just the ecosystem changes, but the same thing is, you get the point, right? So let's dive in. Again, with a quick disclaimer, I'm going to try to keep it PG-13, but I can't promise. All right? Because I want to reach as much audience as possible. And YouTube has its own algorithm and all kind of BS stuff. So you could do me a favor. Maybe hit the thumbs up. This is the first time in probably 6-7 months I'm asking for a thumbs up on my video. Because I usually ask to subscribe and follow on Twitter. I never ask for a thumbs up or a share or a comment. So if you find this useful, share, thumbs up, and comment. Let me know what you think about NFTs or whatever you have, whatever opposing views you have. All right, let's dive in now. All right, so this is the first marketplace, one of the few, along with Agora, which is the second one, that took off. All right, this is the NFT Marketplace on Cronos Network, and they have 15.4 million volume, 24,000 NFTs sold, and 10,000 plus active listings. All right, so like I mentioned, almost 2 months old and really did well because of NFT trending everywhere and a lot of stuff popping, a crazy amount of NFTs everywhere, a lot of projects coming up, right? You can see there's a drop, and this drop is currently live, meaning people are able to mint right now. 39% have already been minted for 31. You can see, right? 300 mint price, founding member price 200 mint. So you can actually hold, get a collection here. Not the VIP, because the VIP is on a secondary marketplace, sold out. So the primary drop for the VIP is 200 here. Founding member is 200, right? So if you get one of these, you probably get discounts on some of the drops that's launched by Ibiza's Bay. All right, so they're still in beta mode, and I'm sure they're working on a lot of designs and stuff, right? All right, so currently these are the NFTs I have on Cronos Network. Some of them are not listed because it's staked on farms like meerkats, and you get the point. I'm gonna break them down one by one. First of all, talk about the ones I own right now, all right, and where they are. Second, I'll talk about some of the NFTs that's in the marketplace. I don't own them, but just want to touch on it and see where they are going, why they're not doing well, etc. All right, Mad Meerkats. They started 2 months ago. In the beginning, right? I was in the pre-launch. I bought a couple of them, and I'm very transparent, right? I own a couple of them. Not because of the art. I saw them that they were minting real quick. I liked their design, art, and before even promoting and pushing stuff, they had a clean UI, beautiful, sexy looking website. All right, they had the Genesis on Ethereum, so they had everything in place before they started marketing. This is pleasing, and the mint was around 400, I believe. All right, so currently, if you pay close attention, all right, their collection at this moment, the floor price is 2,000, and this is actually the best performing NFT in my Cronos collection right now, right? So what actually made them so good? Like I mentioned, if you have been following me on some of my videos previously, I talked about Finance. Everything is connected. Mad Meerkats have done so well. A lot of projects need to follow them, their tactics, their strategies, and whatnot. Like literally, within the last 2 months, they have launched 6 projects, literally, and on top, from NFTs to DeFi and farms, and they've been working, right? So I don't want to talk about the farming aspect, because I created a video yesterday talking about Matt Meerkat NFTs and Finance. So if you're into farming and all that kind of stuff, passive income, check it out, right? I'm gonna stick to the NFTs section, right? So if you look at the site, their NFTs have utility. Number one, you can stake them on farms to get extra boost. Not only their farm, you can stake them on some other farms like Cronos and other games, play to earn games, which they're partnering up with. So they have multiple utility, cross-chain utility. Amazing. They have amazing art, cross-chain utility, huge demand, and a huge community. So having 10,000 NFTs, 10,000 in the collection, and like more than probably 50, 60,000 holders. I don't know how many holders right now, but the community is strong. And I don't see it not, once Cronos take over, like when I say take over means take off, I see NFTs in Cronos Network do well. The ones that will do well, meaning the good ones that has utility, strong background and team, actually serving the community, they will do well. The rest will just die. All right. So we need to keep up with those. If you're interested in NFTs, you need to be able to keep up with those. It's not easy. NFT flippers, they focus on this 24/7. They are always like in the groups, telegrams, Discord. Always you have to keep up with it. If you're not keeping up, you don't understand what's happening in the community, and sometimes you might get rug pulled, or you might be holding a bag of certain coin which is worthless. So when you're in NFTs, you have to keep up with the news, you have to keep up with the community and every single thing, right? So anyways, there are NFT flippers. They just buy like 10. They will always be early in minting. They will hoard like 10, 20 NFTs, and as soon as they get listed on secondary marketplace, they start flipping for profit. That is possible. I don't do that, but that's a total another field. I mean, there are hundreds of ways someone can make money in the crypto space. You can flip NFTs, you can create NFT projects, you can sell. So I'm not against NFT projects. As a matter of fact, maybe down the road I will have my own NFT project. And that's one of the reason I get involved with most NFTs, to just see why some of them are doing better than the other, what not to do, what are the bad things in NFT, what to avoid in NFTs, right? This is exactly what every NFT project owner should do. Get involved with NFTs, understand how they work in and out, good and bad, and then make a better version. Make sure your stuff is better than the other ones. That's it. Go an extra mile, an extra edge to please your community, because the whole NFT space is driven by community, guys. If the community decides that we don't give a shit about this, then it's priceless. It's zero. When I say priceless, means yeah, it's valueless, not valuable. It's valueless. All right. So Mad Meerkat out of the way. On top of that, they have a virtual gallery that's coming up. I don't know. It looks really cool. You can walk around. It's a metaverse thing. I don't know who owns these NFTs here, but really cool, right? So yeah, they have a lot of stuff, and they're popping. On top, if you go check on their Twitter site, right? Let's actually check out their Twitter site. They're active. They're amazing. I'm not trying to hype up their project or whatever, but if you check it out, right? They have a lot of partnerships coming up. They're tweeting out, they're retweeting, sales, 14 hours, non-stop. This is just Mad Meerkat NFT. Then there's another account called MMCrypt, 36,000 followers. They're active. 21 hours ago. This is the current launchpad I just discussed yesterday. All right. So anyways, you can see clearly why they did well. All right. Number one, out of the way. Second, Crow Monkey, garbage. I don't know what's happening. So you want to see? Let's actually check it out. What's happening? I only have one of these. All right. Let's see what they're doing. They came up with 2,000 in the collection, I believe. 2,000. So let's see. Compare this with Mad Meerkats. What do you see? What kind of difference do you see? Right? Clearly, you can compare. That's the difference. All right. So that's the deal. Sold out. You can enjoy using this monkey as an NFT picture, on a profile picture, whatever you want, just to show off. But guess what? They probably have utility. Some of them are actually working on games. So actually, what I'm gonna do is, every time to keep up with NFT projects, you need to check out their Discord and Twitter just to see if they're active. All right. So sold out, Jan 25th. Now check this out, Feb 5th, right? That was the last time they tweeted out something or retweeted. Feb 5th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 6 days ago. No activity for 6 days. Okay. What else is there? Maybe they're working on something. Maybe if I get on their Telegram or Discord, they have something going on. But if you clearly check out their roadmap, all right, it says phase 2, banana token goes live. Owners can claim monkey lands NFT, mint of the remaining lands using Crow. Phase 3 Gen 2 mint goes live using banana token. So okay, I'll wait for this because they haven't knocked out any of the phase 2 and 3, right? So I'll wait on this and see. However, what turned me down, what put me off is this. They are not active on Twitter. So, you know what? To push this, to make it popular or whatever, I don't know. And clearly, you can see it does reflect with pricing. The floor is 99 Crow. It's below mint price. And I still don't understand the idea of why would somebody, unless there's some shady wash trading, which actually happens. Melania Trump just sold NFT to herself. I don't know. I just saw that in the news. What is that? What is that fuckery? That's wash trading, guys. Okay, I'm not here to find out who's dealing with wash trading, which is not that difficult. It's a normal person won't be able to understand that. A non-techie won't be able to understand wash trading and see with clear eyes. But yeah, a technical person with a blockchain expertise will understand. With few transactions and history in the blockchain explorer, you can figure out what's happening, you know? So here's the deal. Look at this, 99 Crow floor. I really don't see this take off. Maybe I'm wrong, but it probably will take, I don't know, months or whatnot. All right, can't compare this close to MMCats, Meerkats, right? So yeah, out. All right, I don't know why I have Breakstone. I think it was airdropped to me. Chimp, Cronos Chimp did really well. The mint was around, I believe the mint was 400 something, and right now it's I think it's, I don't know. Let's see, Weird Apes Club. Cronos Chimp right now is 900 Crow. Okay, so recently it was over 1,000. Literally it was 500. I've seen 500 floor, which wasn't bad. So it's at this moment it's double. Not so bad, right? I could have minted more than one. It's all good, all right? Another thing I wanted to add. If I see a demand, it's just a gut feeling. If I see, like for example, I have multiple Mad Meerkats, right? And I minted them all at the same time. I could have bought some more in the secondary marketplace, but I just don't want to get overexposed to the NFT. I have enough. You get the point? So if I saw enough demand and I had only held probably 2 or 3 and I wanted more, I probably would have gotten from the secondary marketplace. Okay? So here's the deal. However, I didn't do that for this Crow Monkeys. I don't have the same feeling. I just wanted to buy one and wait and see what happens. And that's what I did. I just bought one, not even 2. All right. Same thing with this Crow. One of the first 3 NFT projects launched on Cronos Network. I just bought this just for fun, just to support the ecosystem. There were only 30 or 40 Crow. Okay, let's talk about the goats. All right. Another thing I've noticed, real quick, the drops. Anything, for some reason, Mad Meerkats, they launched on their own website. They did really well. Cronos Chimp, right? If you look at the website, let's actually go to the Cronos website. I want to see this real quick. All right, here it is. Let's go check out the Twitter page and the website. Check out the Twitter page, right? 16 hours ago. Remember, adopters of chimps have commercial rights on the NFT. Beautiful. Another really important point I wanted to mention, which was mentioned by Mr. Who's the Boss about the commercial rights. You do understand that all the NFTs that we are so-called owning, right, in the blockchain, we don't have commercial rights to them. Meaning you cannot put them on your t-shirt and on your merch or whatever and sell them. Yeah, that's the pathetic part of this whole thing. Nobody gets that point, right? No, but I own this. It's mine. I can do whatever I want to do with it. Yeah, you own it. You can show off in Twitter profile pictures or whatever, but you can make money from it. You can, yeah, that's the worst part of it, right? Commercial rights, that's what it is. You haven't been granted commercial rights. So, Cronos Chimp clearly mentioned that they're giving you rights, commercial rights, meaning you can use their picture on anything and make money. Cool stuff, right? Just something I wanted to actually bring it up because this is an important topic, right? It will probably come up later on down the road, and not everybody discusses this, the IP patent and commercial rights and etc., right? All right, so clearly, if you look at they're active, look at this. They're active, okay? Their website is really legit. They have a marketplace within their website, meaning you can just trade right here, okay? You see what I mean? You can trade right here. And I can see them do well. 13 million Cronos volume. That's crazy, right? So the first one was Mad Meerkat. They did really well. This was also one of the first few NFT projects launched on Cronos Network. Did well and still doing decent. I haven't been keeping up with them. It's impossible to keep up with so many NFT projects. Okay, for me, if I see demand, I'll probably buy multiple so I can flip them later on. I'll always keep one or two for myself. Maybe Mad Meerkats, I'll probably sell one or two or three, I don't know, down the road. I don't need the money right now. I just love them, the utility and all that kind of stuff they have, okay, going on. So I'm gonna hold them. Say, I missed out on Cronos Chimp. I wish I could have got more. I only have one right now. If I had more, I would definitely flip them right now, for sure. They have a demand. I feel like they would do well. All right. All right. Let's see the third one. Third, I talked about this. We talk about the goats right now. All right. Let's talk about the goats. All right, goats. Sad part of goats. Again, I don't understand. Why would somebody let it go below mint price? The mint was 200 and something, 230, 40. All right. And right now, 150 crow floor price. So here's my understanding. I feel some whales or whatever so-called, they will just buy because they have so much money. They'll mint it for some rarity and they see it's not rare. So they just want to get rid of that thing, right? That NFT, that goat. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you mint at 200 plus and you want to let it go at 150? Unless there's some shady shit going on. Like, you get the point? Some wash trading, some insider stuff, or else it doesn't add up. Why would somebody really be desperate enough to sell at a loss? Anyways, what's up with the goats? Clearly not doing so well. 3 goats. But let's see what's coming. Alright? I can't comment on them unless I know what's coming. Not really the best looking website. However, staking, games, team, burn. Matter of fact, I checked them out I think 2 days ago where they posted a picture of the team. Not 100% sure if this is accurate, but yeah. And they're active on Twitter. Yeah, look at this. Here are some of our devs that made this project possible. A lot more to come from this awesome team. They're actually posting a picture of the dev. Okay, that was Feb 9, 2 days ago. And they're brutally active on Twitter. Sold out and they're posting, right? So it seems like they are working on something. And I'm going to reserve my comment for this. It says they're an original deflationary NFT. Okay, interesting. So I really can't judge this right now. I'll wait and see what happens. Because they have utilities, they have something coming. You know, some of the stuff, it looks really weird. But you got to bet on the team and the gut feeling, and etc., etc. So for this one, I don't know. Let's see. It probably will never be like Mad Meerkats or whatever, or Cronos Chimp, but we'll see. Staking is coming soon. Actually, they're knocking out their their roadmap, which is good stuff to see, right? Let's see what they do with all these. NFT combat game, merch creation. All right. So yeah, so far so good. The mint was tiny. My deal is, would you really pay 1,000 for this goat? No. Unless you understand rarity and why you're getting it, no. That's when you get burned. But is it okay to buy or mint for 100 or 200 pro, which is a $50 or maybe $100 max, because I can support the artist and I like the picture, I like the goat? Okay. But hold on, 50? But they promise I can stake and make some money. Awesome. All right. If they don't come up with staking, this is BS. I'm not going to buy this. Now that's the problem. So if they don't come out with that, what they promised, then you're being cheated, right? You had some expectation which now you're let down. So that's exactly what I tell you. Understand your expectation. When I bought the goats, I literally had no expectation because there were like 3 goats. And I said, you know what? I want to be a goat. Let's just get a goat. How about let's get 3 goats? And on top, I wanted to like experiment along with, whatever I find out, right? One thing I've noticed, most projects launching on Ibis Bay, like in this marketplace, they don't do so well. It depends though. Out of 10, maybe 2 will take off and the rest won't. I could be wrong. I don't understand the pattern, but that's what I've been seeing. Mad Meerkats took off by themselves, then they took off. Then later on, they came to this marketplace as a secondary sales, right? That's a totally different thing. All right. So anyways, I showed you this. Now let's see this third one. I don't know if I can show you every single one. All right, I'm going to talk about this Cronos. I'm going to talk about, oh man, there's quite a bunch. Let's talk about Crow Drakes. You know why? Crow Drakes. Crow Drakes was one of my first very few NFTs I purchased, minted. All right. It was tiny. It was right here, right? They were 777, I think, less than 1,000. And I bought 5. Matter of fact, really early, several months just after Cronos launched. Matter of fact, they allow you to stake it. So what I did, I staked 5, and you can see I have 4,000 whatever flame. I even forgot about this today. I don't know how much the flame's worth right now, because when they started it was 60 cents, then it dropped because people were taking profit and selling. Now it's probably 1 cent or less than that. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know, this is what happens. When you can't keep up with NFTs, you forget about it, that you just stake some and you're making money, or you're claiming, you need to claim some. That's what happens, right? So I actually made my money back to some extent. I believe so. I haven't bred them, but I took out the flame token. I took out some profit. Right now I'm just riding the wave. I could sell these dragons, but I like them, so I'm keeping them. You see the point? I can actually list them on Ibis Bay, probably the same as the mint price, probably because they have something going on, and I haven't paid attention. Clearly mentioned that there's so much to keep up with, and it's just not possible. All right. So my main intention, the reason I get into NFTs, I like to support the ecosystem. If I do, I will only mint when the price is really minimum. Okay. I ain't gonna pay $1,000 just to support an ecosystem. I mean, unless I'm die hardcore fan. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Okay. And if I'm minting, that's one of the reasons. And if I'm minting more than one, that means I have a feeling this will do well, and I might wanna sell it later on. That's how I see the NFT space. Okay. So the Drakes, I just want to support, and I made my money. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about the apes as well, real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about the Crow Punks, Cronos Punk, not doing well. The punks won't do well because it's derivatives. You get the point? And I hate derivatives. I like unique art, unique stuff, and it's just how it is. Although I don't mind owning a punk, because you have a punk on almost every ecosystem. A Cronos Punk, Terra Punk, or whatever, Galactic Punk. There's a punk on almost every ecosystem, right? So I don't want to talk about punk. They're just they just symbolizes a collection, souvenir. Okay. Crow Skulls, on the other hand. Crow Skulls, it was interesting. Decent so far, not doing crazy well, but they're coming up with the game. And they're coming up with the game currently at 291 Crow, just below mint price, I believe. I have no idea why people get rid of them, mint price, but they also sold out real quick. And they are also active on Twitter, which I'd like to see. Okay. 17 hours ago. And they're working on stuff. Like, they have a game coming up. Let's see. Let me just show you this quick. It's really interesting. Website. Okay, I don't know if it's here. Graveyard. Okay, soon. Lab is coming. They posted it. They posted earlier on, sometimes back, like a game beta mode, like a sample. It's somewhere back then. But yeah, they're keeping up, and the art is really fun. Also, on top of that, I forgot to mention. Okay, they have something called the potion. If you know the conch, the serum that sold for like some $1 million or whatever. So potion helps you breed or upgrade your NFTs to better, I don't know, you get better utilities. You get the point? I was fortunate enough to get one of these airdropped. All right, let me see. And I sold it. I sold it for 2,000 recently. Currently, you can clearly see red. The floor is 1.7. All right. Some of them were listed for like 10,000, 20,000. I actually listed mine for 9,000 and then dropped to 7. And then finally, I made it 1,999. And I sold it just recently. That was close to $800 airdrop. That's not so bad for an NFT project, right? So yeah, that was interesting, and an interesting experience, you know, like getting something airdropped and then yeah, being able to make profit out of that, you know. So that was cool. Waiting on them. Let's see what they come up with. Let's see another one. Let's see. What do we have? All right, let's talk about this one and this one. Cronos and Scientist, and how wrong I was. All right, let's talk about Cronos. Come on. Okay, let's talk about Scientist quick, because they're currently minting, and they started minting recently, and I'm going to show you something real quick. They're actually in the drops. Matter of fact, both of them are in drops, so I'm going to show you from the drops. All right, here's the deal. This is live. It's happening. 20% minted. All right, 20% minted, 1,138. I thought this will sell off real quick. I was wrong. I've been in the Discord group for quite some time, and they've been working on the art. Everything looks really decent. If you look at the website, and I'll tell you what put me off. Okay, check their website. All right, I love the art, really interesting. Only if they had a decent roadmap, which they probably did. But here, you can click on any of the links, right? It's not cool. It's not cool. And when you get on the Twitter page, right? Then you get on the Twitter page. If you pay close attention, yeah, right now, 17 hours ago, they did retweet once. But then before that, only once a day, and sometimes they do miss it. I don't see much action, okay? Literally, I don't see much action going on. Just retweeting, not much of... Do you see what Mad Meerkats did? They're always on top with the community. Over here, not much. And I've noticed the same shit happen with a couple of other NFT projects, which I'm going to mention on other ecosystem. It's crazy, okay? So, I don't know what's happening, and it's really slow. Not something nice to see. I have 3 of these, you can see, right? T79. And if this is the case, what happens is, what if it doesn't mint? Like, what if we don't, what if it doesn't complete, right? It doesn't reach its goal. What happens is, the developers, they have an option to burn the remaining NFTs. I don't know if they want to do this. Sometimes they take a vote. They ask the committee if they want to do this. So let's see where this heads, because they promise a lot of stuff. Literally, roadmaps and etc., but I don't see anything happening. This is still brand new, I mentioned, right? And they're still minting, but it's nothing clear. I don't see much information yet, and I just minted 3. I wouldn't suggest anyone to mint 3 or 4 or more than 1 unless you know the ecosystem or know the developers or what's coming. I thought this would take off. I didn't want to wait. I saw 5,555, whatever. Man, that's limited. It's not like 10,000. However, at 20%, for whatever reason, it stopped. I don't see it move. Maybe they're gonna do some marketing. I don't know. Anyway, there are a lot of projects that can, you know, they have various reasons. I'm not gonna be breaking them down. But however, look at this. Same thing with the Cronos, literally. And I'm not gonna touch on the Genesis Weird Ape. It's just too much to discuss right now. They all are in the same process. Genesis Weird Ape. Earlier on, they posted this. They're coming out with something. Let's see real quick. Hey, there you go. Weird Apes Club sold out. They're active. I love this. Hear this out. When breeding. So we will be able to breed. If you're holding a Weird Ape, you get whitelist to the lady apes. I believe that's what you call them. And then we can have a baby ape. Yo. That'll be fun. So let's see what happens. And I like this kind of stuff because you're engaging with the community. Lady apes, yeah. You're engaging with the community, right? You're keeping up with them. And they know what's coming, expectations, etc. You can see 5 hours ago, 8 hours ago. This boosts confidence and faith in projects. I can tell you this. This is how the world works. Come on. All right, guys. So this, right now, currently, well, it's probably just below mint price for whatever reason. I'm not sure. But this could take off. Could. I could be wrong, but this could take off. Right now, as 298, really close to the mint price. And again, I don't know why people would get rid of this, let it go below the mint price. It just makes sense to me, right? So anyways, right now, last but not the least, I pretty much explained and touched on most of the stuff I wanted to, get it out there. I know it's all over the place. I'll do my best to remove the fillers, but I don't edit much and I try to keep it real and raw. Okay. Now, and I don't want to talk on Agora Marketplace because it's almost the same thing on two different networks. Like you'll almost see the same collection. Maybe they have some exclusive ones. Like they do have some exclusive ones you can see for minting. For example, the Zenimals, right? I don't know what they are, but these are not available on the other one, the Abyssus Bay. Okay, I mean anybody can create NFTs, guys. It's insane that, like I mentioned, I probably will have my own NFT collections down the road, but I want to make it the best out of it. Like, well, I can't say anything right now because it's just not happening anytime soon. So, but I'm just telling you, there's so much money to be made and so much money to be lost if you pay attention to the wrong stuff, wrong project. So you're gonna be very, very careful. And it's so difficult to understand who you want to follow because the NFT experts out there are the ones who are ripping us off. Yeah, buy this, buy that, mint this, mint that. I mean, they're getting involved in the advisor position or whatever, making money regardless of whatever we do. Every time we are making a sale, they're getting royalty. Come on. I'm not against making money, but I want to make it legal, ethical, so nobody gets hurt. You get the point? All right. Before I end this, I want to talk cover a few more things. Quick drops. Dodger. I'm not getting involved in this. I don't even know what it is, but 40% minted. All right, could take off, but I'm not interested. I want to show you some drops that I don't know why it did what it did. Like for example, here comes my hate now. Get ready. All right, Mary. What's up, Mary? What's going on? If you're watching this, I think you shouldn't watch it. All right, so here's the deal. Mary Cyborg. So Mary is a model, okay? I believe so, or an aspiring model, or wants to be a model. All right, let's actually check out. Whoever created a website. Nice. Last time I talked about this, I actually touched on this topic real quick, I think yesterday. Or maybe day after yesterday. But I didn't, I was very nice and sweet. That's not me. That's not unapologetic rebel. So today I want to give you the raw and real view on this, all right? First of all, I love the website. Amazing. But this is exactly what happens. You'll have the most legit looking website out there with nothing in the back end. So you can, get people to buy your shit and just make more money in all aspects, right? So again, I'm not pointing my fingers, but here's the deal. If you buy into this NFT, what are you getting? Here's the deal. Mary is a French high potential model being represented by world-renowned agencies such as Select Model Management. She already worked for some of the most famous brands and magazines. Convinced that art takes multiple forms, she now wishes to introduce her universe to her collection of NFTs and becoming one of the first model agent in the metaverse. So she's a model agent in the metaverse. All right. So how do I benefit? Okay. I mean, frankly speaking, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments. Oh yeah, you can do this, you hater, you son of a gun. Yeah, you can make money from this. I know. Okay, yeah, sure. Correct me. No problem with that. And I mentioned this earlier. NFTs are subjective. What appeals to me might not appeal to you or other people, right? So just explain this to me. Why would you hold this unless you're interested in her art, or you're just supporting her, okay? That's the only reason. And it doesn't say anywhere. Here's the deal. 4% cashback on our first fashion show in the metaverse. Okay, 4% cashback in the first fashion show. So it's yet to come. We don't know when. Okay. Private Discord chat room giveaways, information later on money. Okay, vague. Legendary. 2% cashback on every minted NFT sold, divided among holders. All right. Again, it's just like sales, getting a little bit of royalty share. All right. 6% cashback on our first fashion show in the metaverse, divided among the holders. By no means I'm saying I'm looking down on her and saying that she won't be able to make it happen. She's a failure. No. She probably can do whatever she wants to do. But my only question is, as an NFT investor, if I'm holding this, what's the deal? 500 NFTs, 1,000 NFTs. So she got all of them out. Oh, by the way, NFT staking. So she has utilities, which is good. That's what I'm saying. It's one of the best looking websites I've seen. Really clean, really great, really great. Model agent, and there's a lot of people behind it. SRB, whoever is marketing, good stuff. Something to learn from. Other projects should learn from this. I can show you a bunch of websites, haven't done anything, and expects people to like sell off. Like really? It never sell out like that. Anyways, my deal is, This took off, right? So now what's happening? I myself, I don't see this as appealing as it was. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to see what was the mint price for this. I don't think I can see the mint price right now, right? Can I? No, I can't. I believe the mint was around 400 or 500. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't. And right now it's below the mint price. So I was surprised to see someone paying more for this than they would pay for some other amazing looking art. I mentioned art is subjective, which is interesting to see. However, what's the deal with this? Feb 9, Feb 10. So she is keeping up, which is good. I mean, well, when I say she, I mean, let's talk about the project. I wouldn't isolate her or demonize her, right? Because there are people behind this project. It's not one person. There are several people behind this, right? So it's fair enough. They're doing a lot of, they're active on social media and every single thing. I'm not going to hate on this project, but what I'm going to tell you is I feel it's overvalued. Sold for 50 plus NFTs, Crow. Sorry, 500 plus Crow. And right now is at 300 floor price below that. Not much activity is going on, 288 listing. Okay. So, yeah, I believe it's overvalued. Second, last one I want to talk about is maybe the Crowbots. They just they came out yesterday, and they sold out within an hour and a half. Like sold out real quick. All right, so Crowbots right now floor 299. I'm not sure of the mint. I think it was close to 300 or 280, 290. I believe so. I don't see what's appealing. Okay, really basic designs. They're software, AI generated. You know, these are all AI generated. Or unless maybe I'm wrong, some of them people actually they actually hand draw. That's totally, I understand. I mean, there are a lot of projects that people developers and designers, they hand draw. I get it, but understand that there are softwares out there, software that you can use to generate 10,000 collections, random AI generated, takes you a few minutes, and with a few marketing and shit here and there, you can just create a new project and just market out to unsuspecting people and just take advantage. So anyways, guys, Cronos is just getting started. NFTs is getting started. So that's all I got for you. I wanted to cover NFTs on Cronos, and I believe I got my points across. I'm aware I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna try to remove the fillers and also add the timestamps for your convenience. Okay, and I didn't want to point fingers at any projects or individuals, but the fact we all are judgmental inherently. Some of us are just able to express, while most of us are just keyboard warriors. I had to get this out, give it to you straight, okay, before this space gets messy. I love crypto so much, I don't want to see it die. We are just getting started. All right, guys, so keep your eyes open, and again, if you are new to my channel, subscribe. I'll have a lot more content down the road. I do plan on covering NFTs on Multivac and some other ecosystem, but I'm not all over NFTs. I'm mainly into long-term holds and DeFi, yield farming. That's what I more believe in. However, I like to keep my mind open because there are a lot of possibilities and opportunities out there, and I like to learn, and that's what I'm here for. Okay, so if I find something interesting, I'll bring it to you guys as it is, without twisting and fabricating. So until then, stay safe, don't get wrecked, and if you have any questions, put it in the comments. Have you purchased NFTs in the past? Have you minted one? Let me know.